Childhood leukemia. It's two words that parents dread. A Wayne County woman found out that her daughter is the youngest ever to be diagnosed with it. New tonight, Steve Majiri spoke with the child's mother. So, Steve, what is this disease?
Well, Brandon, it's a very rare form called juvenile myelomonocytic leukemia. I'm told there are only 2 doctors in the entire world who specialize in it. Children are usually diagnosed between the ages of 6 months and 5 years. But little Veda Scott was diagnosed when she was just 6 weeks old. I had to put on a mask and gloves before meeting Veda, a brave young girl who is fighting a disease that affects around only 200 people in the world. Her mother Felicia told me that Veda's war with cancer began before the first battle was ever fought.
Well, we had her 3 months early, so she was diagnosed 6 weeks before she was supposed to be born.
Veda weighed just under 2 pounds at birth. To her parents, that became the least of their worries.
When we found out she had brain bleed, her white cells were shooting up way higher than what normal is.
The doctors couldn't determine the cause of her high blood cell count, so Veda's parents took her to the St. Louis Children's Hospital for a second opinion.
Everything was coming back negative.
But after 2 weeks, the doctors came to a conclusion and told her parents the one word that they never wanted to hear. Before she could even walk, Veda was part of an exclusive club of cancer patients.
She weighed 3 pounds at the time, so that made her the youngest and the smallest to have ever been diagnosed with this type of cancer. It only accounts for 1% of all childhood cancers.
A string of chemo appointments began, along with exploratory surgery around her stomach that removed her spleen.
She's going to be on penicillin for the rest of her life.
Doctors told the Scott family that Veda would need a bone marrow transplant in order to live, but she was still grossly underweight for the procedure.
When we found out, she weighed 3 pounds, and she had to weigh 8 pounds, 14 ounces.
It wasn't until October that they found a suitable donor online. Veda had found her beacon of hope. Her mother said that after the procedure, that will begin a whole new journey. Now, the good news is that Veda has met the weight requirements for the transplant. Her operation is in January. You can learn more about her journey on 14news.com. We will be sure to keep you updated on her progress. Brandon, back to you.
Cute little girl. We wish them the best. Thank you, Steve.